Ke nna Motshabi Moloi, moradi wa Albertina, Mama Chona, le Joseph Mbutana Moloi. Ke le legolokwe le hlaba Botswana, le hlaba go ka lemao ka sebonong, le hlaba le isa gorong ha magohlwane. Magohlwane a eja a e halala, a re gutla hape o e eketsa, motho wa wetsi.
Welcome to the Journey with Mpho podcast, a sacred space for healing, love, and rediscovering your life purpose. Introducing your host, Mpho.
Hey, cool cats and kittens. My name is Mpho. Hello to all the Tiger King fans. You guys can imagine what I have been up to during my self-isolation time. Shout out to Joe Exotic. This episode is a check-in episode. I'm checking in on you guys to see how you're doing. I did the Words from My Heart episode, and it was really an organic discussion around how to approach this time. And so I'm bringing the focus a little bit more in depth by telling you and sharing some of the things that I have been up to during this time. First of all, South Africans, askisi guys, I'm so sorry. I know that the lockdown has been extended and it can be really frustrating when you're looking forward to a time where the world can go back to normal. So ngiyaxolisa guys, just hang in there. I am sending all the good energy your way, and nizoba right, even strong guys, it's gonna be okay. Okay, for the global community, everyone, how are you guys doing? Have you been monitoring your breath? One of the things that I've started doing is to watch my water intake. Yesterday in particular, I realized I only had 5 glasses of water. And so on average, we don't take in as much water as we should be. Do you guys think about this? Have you considered this? Because on a spiritual level, water, right, is flexible. It's liquid. And so when you take it and you put it into your body, it kind of goes in and it addresses all those blocks and stubborn spots that you may be having. It flows through you, making open channels for you. And so think about how much water you've been having, the quality of the food that you've been eating, and how you can day by day, hour by hour, improve on that. I know I've been opening my refrigerator a little bit more than I should be. Hence, in my defense, I have been exercising. One of the first things that I wanted to speak to you guys about is my social media cleanse. I am on day 20 something with my social media cleanse, and it has been beneficial. I have made the intention to learn how to better communicate with friends and family. That is, regularly sending text messages, making phone calls to them, and hearing their voice, instead of tagging them in a post or a meme or whatever. I'm really just being intentional about how are you? What are you thinking about? How can I help? Let's have a discussion about the universe, the moon, the stars, whatever, But just connecting on a voice-to-voice level, because we're at a point in our lives where we're not seeing as many people as we are used to seeing. And so just having that intentional connection with someone over the phone it can make a good difference in their lives. And so this is a tip for some of the people who may still be struggling during this time. Initially, when Hawaii went into a lockdown situation, I had a little bit of anxiety. I was like, okay, you had all these jobs initially and now you're supposed to stay at home. What does staying at home look like for you? Like, what do you do? And I just binge watched Netflix and ate as much food as possible. And by the second week, I was like, listen, you need to snap out of this and we need to get things under control. And so knowing the kind of personality I have, I've started writing out a 7 to 5 schedule for myself. That includes even simple things like meditation, reading a book, doing laundry, just intentionally accounting for the time that I have throughout the day has changed me in so many phenomenal ways. I've done so much work on the podcast, things that I'm interested in learning, and I'll get more and more into that in a second here. But everything that I do discuss and I think will be helpful for myself and for you guys, I will share in the episode notes for this episode. So let's talk about activities that we can get up to, right? At home exercising, guys, I cannot emphasize this any better. I mean, you get those feel-good hormones coming up, you get the body looking good for when you eventually do get out of the house. It's phenomenal. I cannot explain how good I feel when I close all my rings. Shout out to the Apple Watch owners. You know, that feeling that you get when you close all your rings and your mind just gains a certain kind of clarity, you know. And so exercise, I will put up my TaeBo videos that I've been using. Beth yoga videos have been absolutely amazing. Now, for all the people who have always been interested in learning how to meditate or getting into meditation and seeing what meditation is, this is the perfect time. Meditation will teach you how to disconnect from negative vibrations and frequencies that may be going on in this world and connect to a much more positive and higher self. And so start small. It could be just 15 minutes of mindfulness, breath work, and just intentionally being present in what you may assume to be joy, you know, can really help you. So meditation. I'm at a point where I'm doing meditation for 30 minutes a day. I intend on increasing that, but 30 minutes is my comfortable concentration, oops, I'm not sleeping kind of sweet spot. For everyone else that is doing the healing work and the rituals, I just want to encourage a little bit of more playtime incorporated into your healing rituals. There is the temptation to, you know, get really deep into the healing work, which is great. It's the perfect time for healing work because you have the focus and the attention required for it. But you also need to take rest breaks. And so make sure, you know, I know you guys may be doing that, but just make sure that you're doing some fun things too, things that your spirit loves doing, like, I don't know, eating vegan ice cream and binging on Netflix. I mean, Netflix is not so bad. Maybe it is. I have also gotten into Reiki. I am a Reiki practitioner, but I had been taking my lessons and classes during work and all of the other activities that have been going on. So what I've been doing is going back, rereading my Reiki book and practicing some of those things that I've been, you know, exposing myself to in the lessons. And so it's been fun. I am excited to, once the world goes back to normal, practice Reiki on other people. If you're interested in distance Reiki, I am more than happy to use this time now to fine-tune and practice my distance Reiki with you. It just hit me up on the contact page with Journey with Mpho. What I've also been obsessing with is just purging my house. I think the OCD in me just wants to have things look a certain way and be perfect and clean. And so I've been looking through old books, shoes that I'm no longer using, and putting it up for donation with our apartment building. See, a lot of people may be on the lookout for something to read or some interesting things to do, like recipes or whatever. So this is also the perfect time to purge your spaces and to clean them out, paint walls, do all of the things that we kind of say, ooh, I'm working, I have a lot of stuff going on, I don't have time to do that. Now you do, baby. Now you do. So, invest in your space. And that may not be financial. That can always just be rearranging things, like where the couch goes, rearranging the closet, switching out the bed, making sure, you have adequate room. So it doesn't have to involve money because anyway, stores are closed, right? So just make it work, make it feel good, make it pleasant. It's a nice play, exercise, not really type of thing to do. So I definitely encourage cleansing and organizing your spaces. With regards to some of the things that I've been doing, I have put in a lot of work into the website. I have updated the online store with dashiki t-shirts. Say hello. Get that African drip on, guys. Yes. So I have put in more t-shirts, more colors, more sizes, dashiki shirts for the kids. I mean, I told you. I would be your official African plug. And so go out there, look at the store. The link will be in the episode notes. Shop. I mean, it's perfect time. You're at home. Online store. Another thing that I wanted to encourage you guys to do is to sign up for the mailing list on the Journey with Mpho contact page. I would like to connect more with you. What are you interested in hearing on the show? What are you looking forward to learning about? And so I have created a mailing list, and I promise you guys on my life, this will not be your typical marketing mailing list. It will be a personal note from me, and I will share activities that I'm doing, events that may be coming up, helpful resources that you can share with friends, whether be it recipe of the month, crystal of the month, exciting things that you can buy or practice as a light worker or spiritualist. And so I will try and make it as interactive as possible. I won't just be like, here's whatever. And so what I'm looking at right now is to include part of welcoming you onto the mailing list is a discount code to the online store. And so in the next couple of weeks, I'll have that set up so that once you've signed up, you do get a discount code to say, 20% off the African Journey store because you signed up with us. Once that is up, I will catch up with all the people who signed up before that came into effect, and then we'll take it from there. We, as the Journey with Mpho family, are also looking at doing remote interviews. This is one thing that I'm very excited about because it will allow for us to interview people who are in different countries, in different states. And so with what's been going on with the virus, I'm looking at more ways to not physically have someone in the room with me, but to interview them over a web host that facilitates that. I'm skeptical on compromising the authenticity and organicness of having someone in the same room with me. That experience is just so, beautiful. I don't think there's anything that can help me maintain that without someone being in the room. And so we're working on it. And as soon as I learn it and I've perfected it, I will be excited to share it with you guys. Guys, can I just tell you something also? I don't know, I'm so excited. It's like it's middle of the day and I'm like super excited and bashing out. I have been cooking and baking. Now, Mom, I know you're listening. I just want to let you know that there is a very good cook on the inside of me who has been doing very phenomenal, very amazing, very ostentatious, I don't even know what that means, but very amazing things. And so this time has been so beautiful. It has allowed me to train muscles that I wouldn't have otherwise started working on if everything was normal. It has allowed me to go in depth and to see how much more I can bring out in terms of my focus, my goal setting, and ability to just push through, you know. I will admit, having been off social media has done a lot for my positivity. Now, this may not be the same for you. Like, social media sometimes motivates and has a lot of positivity and people can, you know, have fun on there. But for me, just disconnecting has made me at least 30% happier. I don't know why. I'm able to sit with my thoughts. I'm able to sit with my breath. I'm able to sit in solitude and just engage and be in a relationship with myself and see what that feels like. I had initially in the past spent so much time running away from myself that this is the time to stop, be with self, explore self, know self, challenge self, you know. And so I'm truly invested in that, and it's making me super happy, I guess. Now, from the depths of my heart, I do want to encourage you guys to volunteer. This is the perfect time to get into the community. If you are a teacher, find out how you can virtually tutor people who may need help at this time. If you're a poet, maybe offer poetry lessons through Zoom or whatever Cisco it is that may be available. This is the perfect time to reach out, engage in your community in the virtual space. If you are running a grocery errand, call people who may not physically be able to go to the store, people in the elderly community who may be fearful about going to the store, and grab some groceries with them. Grab some groceries for them. And as I talk about groceries, my mind goes, money, Mpho. Yes, we want to be there giving of our time and whatever resources we may have, but in the back of everyone's mind right now, with people getting laid off and people losing their jobs, businesses struggling, money. And we're here, aren't we? Back at point A, the place where everything else that has always been above money is coming up with greater importance. I speak from a place of having lost income to one job, and I say to you guys, money is important, but there are so many other things in this world that take precedence over money. I've been listening to Londrell, and he says, tell me what you do for a living that isn't about money. And can you think of that? I know it is difficult. I understand it is hard, and there's so many responsibilities and bills to get to, but you have your health, you have your family, and fortunately, you are going through this time where a bunch of us are going through it too. And so you're not alone. We are here, and we will make it work. You may have to cut down on some of those luxuries. I know I've had to. I mean, I've been doing that with my hair for the longest of times, and then eventually I was like, okay, I'm used to it by now. And so focus in, go within, detach, and let go of the need to own anything. Life is an experience, and we are here to experience it. Whatever we accumulate while we're here, we will leave here. So, does it truly matter? Or is it the kind of people we are, the kind of partners we are, the kind of friends that we are, the kind of parents that we are? Just focus on those things. And universe, God, Buddha, they know what you need. Worry not about your basic necessities. They'll get taken care of. Somehow, some way. Trust in the process as if you were a child, dependent on the universe to carry you in the exact same way that it has been all this while. We're gonna be okay. I just wanted to say that I love you guys so very much, and we're gonna be okay. I know it's hard, it's a difficult time, but we're in this together. Stay awesome, stay fabulous, kick ass, please. And I am looking forward to connecting with you guys through the mailing list and a whole bunch of exciting ways that are coming up. Hang in there, Tiger. You got this. And even if you don't, we've got your back. Okay? Chin up, chest out. Now go take on the world. Until then, mahulukwe. Kiyotava, Rubuile, Aloha.